Hello, boys and girls. It's Fido Day 13, Wednesday, April 1st. Today, I'm going to teach you a skill for Chapter 9 that is not in your book. It's only in your gold math note pages. And if you look, it occurs right after a lesson 12 notes where we were subtracting mixed numbers. It's the very next page. It says change a mixed number to an improper fraction. You can see it right there. We already learned how to take an improper fraction. Remember, a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. The top is actually bigger than the bottom. We've already learned how to change that kind of a fraction into a mixed number. Now we're going to go in reverse. We're going to have a mixed number and we're going to need to change it into an improper fraction. See it right there? So we're going to take this and learn how to turn this into that. And you might already see a few relationships. You could see that here in the mixed number, the bottom number is 5. Over here in the improper fraction, the bottom number is 5. So the question you might be asking yourself, well, is how did Mrs. Steve come up with 17? Is 17 her favorite number? No. We're going to look at these directions together today, and we're going to do about 8 examples together. And then I'm going to ask you to do 8 examples, take a picture, and email it to me. So we're in our gold packet. If you're not here yet, pause the video and go get your gold packet and find where it says change a mixed number to an improper fraction. All right, you should have your gold packet now. If you don't, you need to pause it and go get it. Here we go. So I have this 3 2/5. Everybody see that? And the first thing I need to do is I need to multiply the denominator times the whole number. So the denominator is right here. It's our bottom number. It's 5. And the whole number is 3. So I'm going to multiply 5 times 3. And I get 15. Step 2 says to add on the numerator. So I'm going to take 15 and I'm going to add on my numerator of 2. 15 plus 2 equals 17. So I multiplied 5 times 3 and I added on 2. And I got 17. This sum, this number right here, 17, is the numerator in my improper fraction. So I've already got my numerator just from following the first 2 steps. Step 3 tells me, this is something we already noticed from the very beginning, is that we use the same denominator. So we do not change our denominator. So the denominator is automatically going to be 5 because up here the denominator was 5. And this is just restating again. Whole number times denominator, add on the numerator, and that gives me the new numerator. Take a look at that. Something else I typically show kids that they could do is they could put a times symbol here and do 5 times 3 and a plus symbol up here. 5 times 3, 15 plus 2, 17. And that's my numerator. Take a look down here. Here's another example. First thing, see how the denominator doesn't change. I did 7 times 2, 14, plus 1, 15. So it's bottom times the whole number plus the numerator. And that's how I get that numerator. I don't just get to pick any old random number. So let's turn the page, and on the back of those, you're going to see there's a practice for us to do. Like I said, we're going to do the first 8, and then I'm going to let you guys do the last 8. It's 9 through 16 that I'm going to need you to take a picture of and email me. So let's look at number 1. Multiply denominator times whole number. 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Add on the numerator. 4 times 3 is 12. You could even write that right here. 12 plus 1 is 13. Keep the same denominator, 4. And you could go back and ask yourself, 4 into 13, that goes 3 times with a remainder of 1. So you can always go back and double check. Let's try number 2. 6 times, right, denominator times whole number. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. So it's 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. And we use the same denominator as what was in the mixed number, 11/6. Let's do a couple more. 2 times 8 is 16, or 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 7 is 23. That's my numerator. My denominator stays 8. Let's finish off this row. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. Keep my denominator 5. If you want to pause it, you can pause it now and try 5 through 8. Go ahead and do that if you'd like to. Go ahead and pause it, do 5 through 8, and then hit play again, and you can check yours with mine to see how you're doing. 3 times 6 is 18. 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. Denominator's 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 26. Denominator stays 3. Number 7, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. Denominator stays 5. Hey, that's the example I gave you. How'd that get in there? Tricky, huh? 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus 4 is 39. Denominator stays 5. If you're having questions with this, please feel free to email me, amanda.steve@westernbeaver.org. I'll get back to you right away. I might even give you a phone call to try to talk you through it. And always just go back and double check your notes. Step 1, multiply denominator times whole number. Add the numerator to get your numerator. Put that sum over the original denominator right here to get your mixed number, to get your improper fraction. I do want you to do numbers 9 through 16. Send them to me in an email, amanda.steve@westernbeaver.org. Can't tell you guys how much I miss you. It's unreal. I don't know that I know I tell you all the time numbers never end. Well, the amount of me missing you guys right now, it never ends. So take care. I hope everybody's healthy. And if you need anything, have any questions, concerns, email me. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.